Beyond Meat reported earnings post-market bell on Monday, and as you can see from the monthly chart, price has bottomed, but their losses have not. Beyond Meat reported a 30% drop in the second quarter revenue as demand for fake or plant-based meat products continues to fall despite price cuts. It cut its full-year net revenue forecast as well. It is hoping a new ad campaign will win over new customers. Now, before we continue with the analysis, let's look at this article, and it's coming from CNN Business. Beyond Meat earnings dropped 30% with falling demand. So the president, Ethan Brown, said in a statement that the company is reducing its revenue outlook between $360 million and $380 million for 2023, a decrease of about 9 to 14% compared to 2022. But he added that he still believes the company will play an important part of the global response to a climate crisis that appears to be rapidly intensifying while also delivering health benefits. The company cited high inflation, rising interest rates, and ongoing concerns about the likelihood of a recession for softer demand in the plant-based meat sector. Now, Beyond Meat was a pandemic darling. At that time, we saw inflation skyrocket. We saw consumers cutting back on their protein dietary intake. We saw Beyond Meat hit the market and run and run and run. And the question is, was it just a fad? And it ran, right? Okay, let's look at this. Once a Wall Street darling, a slew of problems and controversy plagued the company in 2022. Inflation pushed consumers toward choosing cheaper basic in grocery stores and eating at home instead of dining out, and it also is facing growing competition. So Beyond Meat had first to market status. They also had partnerships with McDonald's, Dunkin' Donuts, among other companies. Now, if you take me an example, I wanted to try Beyond Meat as an alternative to meat, but I stopped eating fake meat because it's highly processed, and I would prefer the real thing, grass-fed and pastured chicken, preferably. So, me being a consumer, that sentiment, spreading out, I can see how Beyond Meat took a hit. This quarter's revenue was $102.1 million compared to $147 million this time a year ago. U.S. revenue plunged almost 40%, while international revenue dropped 9%. Beyond Meat also announced a 24% decrease in volume of its products sold. Now, we talked about that new ad campaign. That's going to cost money, right, if they're not making money. If they're going to continue to grow, that's going to cost money as well. And if they're not making money, well, that means that they're going to go to the capital markets for that money, which means more than likely they're going to sell more shares, which means more than likely whatever profits they do make in the future is going to dilute shareholders' value. So it's not really a good situation. Now, I honestly don't know if this leg up was due to, I'm sure some of it had to do with short interest, but nevertheless, price did bottom. Price could not reach the monthly support resistance band, kind of telling you that there is selling pressure once price, and if price gets to $21. Let's look at this beautiful daily bias level at $11. This was a beautiful setup, but price couldn't get back to that level. For the bulls, good news is that price is significantly above, or was significantly above, the 200-day moving average. And at least anyway, last night, price was supported by the 200-day moving average. But that was short-lived. You can see pre-market price is selling off at $12.63. So we're close to that $11 daily bias level, which would be an opportunity to go long if you believe in the stock longer term. I'm going to drill back out to the weekly chart. I was looking at these wicks here, but volume is not ideal. So I'm going to anticipate price dropping more. But like I said, if price can get to that daily bias level, let's do this. This is the setup. Look for a first target back at 15, right? Because this is going to be a gap, and you might get a run to the downturn. So this might be a gap and run when the market opens in 5 minutes. The U.S. indices are down, so yeah, I'm looking for a drop, continued drop, a gap down, dropping down another buck or two. However, this will be an opportunity to go long at the daily bias level at $11. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Please like the video.